TGIF. Hey guys, it's Lori. But wait, it's not time for TGIF yet. We'll do that in a little while. For now, let's start with Monday. Hey, it's Lori checking in real quick on Monday just to let you know I am at the doctor right now to go and do a follow-up for my blood work that I had a couple weeks ago. And I did do a health update that day, so I thought, you know what, let me just go ahead and do a quick update on whatever he says. I'm really not sure what he's going to say. I got my results on, I have an app that I get the results on, and I can't make heads nor tails of it. So I'm just going to go in and talk to him about it, see what he has to say. And other than that, yeah, I've got a few things I have to do later tonight. Hayden actually has an appointment at 6 p.m. So it's like, I'm not going to get home till like 7:30, but that's okay. I do have to run to Aldi, but I'm only going to get 3 or 4 things. I can't remember exactly. And that's it. So yeah, I think we'll find out. But at any rate, I'm going to go ahead and go into my doctor's appointment. I still have 15 minutes before I have to be in there, but after work, I thought, man, after my job, I thought I would have time to just like go home and, I don't know, do a little something for half an hour or so and then take off to my appointment, but I didn't have that much time. So I thought, might as well just sit in the parking lot for a few minutes and say hi. So, hi. Yeah. Okay. So I'll be back and let you know what he says. I had to move. I had to go to a different parking spot because where I was parked, there was somebody sitting in their cars on both sides of me. And like, it usually doesn't bother me. Usually doesn't bother me at all if somebody's like, I don't really care if people see me like talking to my phone, but it bugged me a little. So I'm like, what the heck? This is kind of weird. I'm going to move. Okay. So he gave me a printout of my results and he wrote all over them. So yeah. He's got notes all over him. His laptop shut down on him, and he said they've been having computer problems all day. His computer shut down on him, and he couldn't get it to start back up. So he said, okay, we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. But he didn't have, like, all my records right in front of him because they're in his computer. So anyway, it worked out fine, and I'm actually coming back first thing in the morning for another set of blood work because there's some other things that he wants checked. Let me put some glasses on really quick here. Yeah, there's some other things he wants checked besides what was on there. And also, and I noticed that too, that because this was a full hormone panel, but I didn't see estrogen on there anywhere. And he said for some reason the estrogen got skipped. It was supposed to be on there, but it didn't make it into it didn't make it in. So he wants that checked, and he also wants my thyroid rechecked because I am on thyroid meds, just a low dose, but he said that he doesn't care much for the number. He said it's borderline low with the meds right now. So he wants it rechecked just to be sure. And I can't even remember what else he had on there, but there was 6 things altogether that he wants checked. So they were going to go ahead and do it today, but I'm not sure which one it is. One of the things that they're checking needs to be checked before 10 a.m. I don't know what 10 a.m. has to do with it, but there you go. So I'm coming back in the morning. Okay, so he did say, last time I did a health update, I said that he was pretty sure I was going to need magnesium. He even went through telling me all about the magnesium he wanted me to get. He doesn't want me to take magnesium at all, because he said my magnesium looks fantastic. And also B12 looks good, D looks good. What else? Calcium and I guess that's the ones he said. Calcium, magnesium, B12, and D all look great, he said. So he said no need to supplement with the magnesium. But the one thing that he is concerned about a little bit is the level of DHEA. So he does want me to do a micronized DHEA supplement for a while and see what happens, because he spoke a little bit about the adrenals, and he also spoke about he said he doesn't know for sure, but possible insufficient adrenal whatever. I didn't take a picture of the whiteboard this time, and I should have. And also that's going to help the hormone replacement therapy work better. So yeah, that's basically what it is. But he does want to recheck the thyroid again. And he's not going to do it yet. He's just going to have me take the DHEA instead for now. But he may go ahead and increase my hormone replacement therapy. Particularly, he didn't say anything about the others. I guess I just assumed that he meant everything. I don't really know. But he specifically said he would like to see the testosterone a little bit higher, registering a little bit higher. So he didn't make any changes with it right now. So he wants to wait and see what happens with the DHEA, I guess. And I don't know, schedule more blood tests later. I'm really not sure. But anyway, he went over a whole bunch. And I did not write anything down or take any pictures of the whiteboard this time. So I should have. Well, he did write on my paperwork, so there's that. Yeah, so he just wants me to start taking some DHEA supplement. And the micronized, he said it has to be micronized. He said if it doesn't say micronized on the bottle, then it isn't. So make sure it says that. And yeah, so that's it for now as far as that update goes. And I'll be back at some point. I'll be back. Here's what I got at Aldi. So I just picked up some of this string cheese right here. There's just 12 of them in there, just until I can get to Costco and get the big pack. Brendan loves these. He usually eats them right before a workout. And just for something a little different, I got some of these Gouda cheese snacking sticks for him too, or whoever wants them, but Brendan's usually the one that eats those. I grabbed a couple of rolls of paper towels because we're almost completely... Oh, wait, don't look at the mess. We are out. Oh, okay. And we got some real maple syrup and some fake maple syrup. Hint of lime chips for Hayden. He loves those. He said those are the best kind. The Aldi kind, they're his favorite. They're better than the Costco kind with the jalapeno lime, and they're better than the Walmart, whatever. Got 2 different kinds from Walmart before, and he said he likes these the best. And I got these for something for John because I think he'll really like those. So a little snack for him. And now it's Tuesday, and I just got back from getting my blood work done. Got a little poke. Nothing to tell. Just got a little poke. So I also stopped. I had time after I dropped Hayden off. I still had a few minutes before I needed to head off to the doctor's appointment. So I just ran to Walmart because John needed some sucralose, Splenda stuff. And I also grabbed, let me show you this. I feel like we went through the K-Cups really, really fast. The donut shop ones. So I just got a box of those. And I had to grab a door handle because this piece right here broke off of ours. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll probably put that on. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow. Depends on how cold it is outside. I may or may not do it tomorrow, but other than that, that's what's going on so far today. And I have my receipt right here. Fetch Rewards. I'm scanning this into Fetch Rewards, and if you want to join Fetch Rewards, my code is down in the description box below. Use my code join Fetch Rewards. As soon as you scan your first receipt, I get bonus points, and so do you. Okay, that's enough of that for now. But it is a lot of fun. It really is. At least I think so. I have fun with it. Okay, I'm gonna go scan my receipt. Probably won't even bother to put this stuff away right now. I gotta go finish. Well, I don't really need to do anything to finish getting around for work, but I do have to go to work today. I'm probably gonna do something with my hair because it's kind of bugging me. It's weird right here. Anyway, I may or may not. Other than that, I'm gonna go edit a little bit and leave for work. Here we go. I'm gonna fix this. It's the next day, by the way. I'm gonna fix this. This is what broke, and I got the new one. I showed it to you already, but I'm gonna put that on, get that replaced, and I got stuff sitting down here on this chair that I'm gonna need for it. Got my fancy fingerless gloves on here. It's cold outside. It is cold outside. Oh, good. This isn't a very big workspace. But it's what I've got to work with, so I'll rip that off of there. There we go. I need this spring and this. I need this and this little screw right here. Yeah. Guess I could use the other ones if I want to replace the ones that are already there, but anyway, I'm gonna need this stuff. And that's already in there, so okay. All right, what drill bit will I need? The thing's gonna stick to my gloves. Get off me. This one. Okay. Here we go. Let's take this old one off. I'm gonna use this old, whatever you call it, this old piece to see how long I need this one to be. It's got lines on it, so you can like snap it off wherever you need it. So right there, the fourth line down from the top. That's why I got these two. These two fancy little channel locks. One, two, three, four. So I need to snap it right about there. Get a tight hold on it. There we go. Okay, that should be right. That sits in there, and put the spring back on. I'm putting the new spring on because why not? Why reuse the old one when I got a new one right here? Okay. Should just be able to put it back together and put it back on just like it came off. I don't even know if I was in the frame for any of that, to be honest. If I wasn't, I do apologize. Okay. Where's, oh, jeez, right in front of my face. It's right there. Okay. I need 3 hands right now. That's all right. We'll get it. I need to get in your way for a second. Hang on. Okay, got her lined up. Is that backwards still? Yeah. There we go. Okay. All right. Looking good. And this one has, it attaches down here too. The other one didn't. It was just open right there. So I'm going to need to put a little hole right there. That's why I needed the drill bit. I just want to get a little hole started, a little pilot hole for the screw. I don't want to go all the way through the door. Hopefully I won't. We'll see if that's enough. I don't want to go all the way through. Oops. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, buddy. And now it's Thursday. There's a cat toy back there making farm sounds for whatever reason. It makes barnyard animal sounds. But I don't know, Delbert likes it. So anyway, it just doesn't shut up, and I don't know how to shut it off. So are you looking at it? John's over there trying to shut it off. I've never been able to figure out how to shut it off. I'm getting a message. Okay. I got some fried potatoes going. I got a skillet back here heating up, and it's heated up because I can feel it on this side of my face. So I'm gonna make some steaks tonight, fried potatoes, probably throw some corn on, and I've already got that started, so I'll show you. Here's the steaks that I got from Aldi. I got these before from Aldi. That's in a different video, but this one is a Black Angus strip steak. And then we have 4 of these large steaks right here, and they're not quite as thick, but there's 4 of them here. They are top round. I know it's not the best, but hey, it's in the budget. And this one is a package of 3 petite sirloins. They're all the steaks here that I just showed you are all Black Angus. So yeah, and we're just gonna get them going. I got them cut open here so I can get them out on this tray. I love this tray. I have 2 of these trays, and oh my gosh, I use them all the time. But yeah, if you season these up nice and let them marinate a little bit, they're really good. They really are. It's not a ribeye or a New York strip, or well, the one is. I guess that strip steak is. But I'm just saying the top round though. See here, I'm going to put some Worcestershire sauce on them and let that soak in. I'm going to be leaving these steaks sit on the tray for, I don't know how long, honestly, a little while. And Montreal steak seasoning, so we'll get them all seasoned up nice, and they actually do have good flavor. And like I said, it's not a ribeye or, a fancy steak or anything, but yeah, it works and it fits in the budget. So if I went out and bought ribeyes for everybody in the house, I would go broke. That'd be, a week's worth of groceries in one meal. So that's just not going to happen here. If somebody else in the house wants to do that, that's just fine and dandy, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, so yeah, I'm just getting both sides with some seasoning on it there. And I've got that I put them in that bag because I thought, well, I'll just leave them in the bag and just kind of cut the packages all open. That way I won't make a big mess all over the counter. I usually open these in the sink, but I thought, well, I'll just do it like this time. It'll keep the mess contained in that bag. So we'll see how that works out. We'll see shortly how that works out. Yeah, here's the strip steak. Nice big thick one. And John had that one, and actually he said it was really, really good. So, and here's the smaller petite sirloins, which are also very good. I had one of the petite sirloins. That's the one I had, and it was good. It was nice and tender and very flavorful. So I'm just taking a little piece of plastic there that from when I cut the packages open, I had a little piece of plastic on one of those steaks. So anyway, I'm just glad I saw it instead of cooking it into the steak. But yeah, we're just getting these get them all on this tray. Got 2 more in the package here. 2 more to get on this tray. I'm going to make them fit one way or another, but I'm getting them all seasoned on both sides. So here we go. Got the last 2 on there. Get some of that Montreal steak seasoning on those. Give them a little flip. Season the other side. And the Worcestershire sauce is kind of running onto the bottom of the pan, or the, what do you call it, the tray there. So I just put the Worcestershire sauce on one side. Well, I managed to get them all on there, so yeah. Yay me, right? Oh gosh. Okay, so we're going to kind of clean this up a little bit because, yeah, the bag didn't work out as good as I had hoped. There's a little bit of a mess there. Yeah. Ah, well, I'm just grabbing some paper towels. We'll get this mess cleaned up. I'll just let it roll here while I clean up the mess, and yeah, you can watch me clean up the mess. But that's why the Lysol wipes, that's not the only reason, but that's a good reason why the Lysol wipes just live right there on the countertop. I do use them all the time, so yeah, get anything on the edge of that tray wiped off, and I'm sure I have the steak seasoning splattered all over the place too, so yeah, that's all right. We're getting it done, getting it all cleaned up good. Last wipe over with a clean Lysol wipe. So yeah, not too bad. So over here we got some onions going in the electric skillet. So I just pulled these onions out of the freezer, and I'm going to be doing some fried potatoes in the electric skillet, which I believe I've already said that, but anyway, that's what I'm getting the onions in there for. Pretty frozen, but that's okay. It won't take them long at all to thaw out. I got Winston down here, and he might start barking. He hears some noises. The water department's out front doing something or another. Oh, we got some bacon grease here. It's all right, Winston. But yeah, the water department's, I saw them over at the neighbor's house. I don't know if they've got a problem over there or what. Hopefully we don't get our water shut off for any reason. But anyway, we're going to get that bacon grease melted into the pan there real quick so I can get the potatoes in. I've already sliced the potatoes up, so I'll just get those laid out on the pan. And yeah, where's the potatoes? Come on, get the potatoes. There they are. Oh goodness. But yeah, we're going to do some fried potatoes. I'm just trying to kind of lay them out, and I'm sure I'm taking way too long, but I'm just kind of taking my time with it and laying them out across the bottom of the pan like that because I'm kind of waiting for those onions to thaw a little bit, because it is a kind of a chunk there. I didn't bother to thaw them out in the microwave or anything, so it's really not a big deal. It's fine, but we'll just speed this process up a little bit, and yeah, we'll get it done. We'll get all those potatoes in there. Okay, I finally got them all in there. Yes. And by the time I was done with that, the onions are thawed and starting to cook. starting to soften up a bit, so we're going to go ahead and mix them through. Get those all mixed through nice. Fried potatoes with onions. That's one of my favorite side dishes. Oh my gosh. I love them. Yeah, everybody usually likes the fried potatoes with onions, but yeah, so the electric skillet, I don't know that I've ever made them in the electric skillet before, but they turned out really good in this, and it was nice to be able to just spread them all out and not have to worry about you know, having a pan that's too small for my size of amount that I usually make. So here we go. We've got some sizzling going on now. Yeah, we'll just let the background noise play. Did you hear that cat toy too in the background? The thing will not stop. But yep, we're just going to get these steaks going, and dinner will be ready soon. Okay, dinner's ready. That's what's left of the potatoes. Chase and John already ate. There's some steaks done. These steaks over here, well, that one's probably medium. That one's well done though. That one's mine. I like mine well done. These are medium rare to medium. Whoever wants to eat, they're ready. Here's some corn. I can go ahead and shut that off. That thing's a sizzling. There we go. So there's all this, and yeah, Brendan and Addie just got here, and they're gonna go lift before they eat. So if they want it cooked a certain way, well, that's just too bad. It's cooked. I just can't stand here all night long though and cook to order, you know what I'm saying? So, because everybody comes in at different times. Hayden's at a friend's house right now, and he's on his way home in just a few minutes. And yeah. Oh, and if anybody wanted to know who Addie is, I've been asked that question before. That is Brendan's girlfriend, and her hometown is Virginia Beach. And we are in Northwest Ohio, if you didn't know. So she's here to going to college, and that's where her and Brendan met. And here I am just showing you the food. But so we're like we're her college family. So she's always welcome for dinner here. And there's always enough for her, and she knows that. So, yep, that's dinner. We got snow again. Oh my goodness. It's a snowy Friday. It is Friday. And I'm on my way to my job. Oh, we got wipers going, sorry. But yeah, it's snowing right now, and John and Chase and Brendan are supposed to be, they haven't decided yet if they're going to. It depends on what he thinks when it gets closer to time for them to leave this afternoon. But they're supposed to be going to the University of Michigan for a Penn State versus University of Michigan wrestling meet. So we'll see if that's going to happen. They've had the tickets for a while. They've gone the past 2 or 3 years too. But I don't know, with weather like this, I'm going to check the Michigan weather too and see what's going on. We're in Northwest Ohio. So yeah. Okay, well, I think I'm going to stop talking and yeah, concentrate on my driving here. I'm on a state route right now, by the way. It hasn't been touched. Oh, and it is getting windy. That's the concern for later too, as a matter of fact, because it's supposed to get really windy later, and the temperatures are supposed to drop quite a bit. It's 25 right now, and it's supposed to get into the 30s today. We'll see if that happens. But anyway. wait till I get here. I had to walk around the garage to get in, and you can see my footprints. They hadn't shuffled at all. Oh, look at that. It was kind of deep. My socks are wet. But to bring in the rest of my stuff, I'm going this way. Yeah, there's my footprints. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's do this. Now I can say it. TGIF. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's time to head home. I think the roads look a little better. So yeah.